I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, but when I went to college, I majored in information technology field. So as part of doing that, I amassed a lot of old computers, and as part of those old computers and getting rid of them, I got a lot of these old hard drives. This is an old 400 gig hard drive. It was made in May 2007. So what's one way to destroy a hard drive? Shoot it. Now, if you know anything about hard drive forensics, that kind of thing, just shooting a hard drive, well, you can still get the data off of it, but for most practical purposes, it is considered destroyed. And you would have to have some highly technical skills and equipment to retrieve any data that was still on here after it's shot. So yeah, we're going to shoot this one, see what it takes to destroy a hard drive. Okay, now first we're going to start with a 22. This is my Ruger 1022 50th anniversary model. Got a Simmons scope on it, 3x9. I don't know if this will make it through. We are just shooting, I believe it's high velocity, Remington or Winchester bulk box. So let's take a shot here and see how that does. Well, it knocked it down. So let's go take a look. And see what a 22 will do to a hard drive. Well, it didn't quite go all the way through. As you can see, just kind of went in, stuck right there. I believe that's the bullet. It may have bounced off, but did not go all the way through. So let's step it up a little bit to 223 Wolf 55 grain. And the rifle we'll be using for that is my Anderson lower, Anderson upper kind of Frankenstein rifle that I built. For right now, we've got a UTG red dot on it, and just a mil-spec stock, a couple other little things. So Wolf 55 grain. Let's see how this does. Okay, that seemed to have a little bit more of an effect on it. Let's run down there and see. I'm pretty sure this one went all the way through, but if it didn't, I've got a 300 blackout we'll try on it. I'm sure that will go through. Alright, and no doubt it went through. Clean hole all the way through. There's the entrance and the exit hole. So broke this communication tab here. So this one is pretty much dead in the water now. Let's set it back up and see what a 300 blackout will do. So as you've seen before on this channel, this is my baby right here, my 300 blackout, my pride and joy. This one is a registered SBR, and we're going to run some 147 grain 300 blackout from Freedom Munitions. And one thing I like to do, especially if I've got my 223 rifle and the 300 blackout at the range with me today, like I do, I run these little bands that say 300 blackout on all the magazines that I'm going to run that in. So as not to confuse and blow up one of the guns. And if I happen to have somebody else out here with me, I will only have one rifle out at a time and one magazine type, one ammunition type out at a time. So let's see what a 300 blackout will do. So the 300 blackout had some effect on it. So let's run down there and see. I have no doubt the 300 blackout went through as well. You got about almost 100 more grains in the bullet, but it's not going quite as fast. So let's see. So I've got to be more careful. I almost put it through the same hole. You can tell it's slightly bigger. There's the 300 blackout hole. So it went clean through, straight to the other side right here. But it's still not destroyed. What do I have to do to destroy this? Let's try a 12 gauge double-aught buck. Alright, we're going to load up 4 shells of this double-aught buck 9 round military ammo. I guess it's military, I don't know. It's green. So let's go back up here, see what this will do. If this don't take care of it, then I'm gonna have to recruit some friends with full auto to get out here and help me. So I gotta get that hard drive destroyed. So 12 gauge, double aught buck, 9 pellets at about 3 yards. That should take care of it. I believe that did. Pieces went flying everywhere. Wish I'd put the camera a little back. But I've still got a piece up there. Luckily I got 3 more rounds. Now let's gather up the pieces, take them back to the table, see how they look. We got pieces here. We got a motor here. Got the main body up here. So I would say, for all intents and purposes, this hard drive is pretty much destroyed. Let's take it back to the table and lay all the pieces out, and we'll talk about it a little bit. So if you've never seen the inside of a hard drive before, this is what's called your platter. That's where the data is actually stored, and they're very shiny. As you can see, we pretty much hit the center of those with almost all of the pellets. They didn't go through, but they pretty big dent in there. So this is effectively destroyed, but if you know what you're doing, you got the right equipment, you can still get the data off of here. So that's all I have for you today. A little bit of information on how to destroy a hard drive. So if you haven't seen this company yet, Black Rifle Industries, check them out on Instagram, and there's a link on there to their website. It's probably blackrifleindustries.com, something like that. Great group of guys, Second Amendment supporters, and they make cool shirts, stickers. I'm sure they got more stuff on the way, but it's relatively new. I've been following them for a while. Just wanted to give them a shameless plug there. They had a little bit of a wait time getting started up and getting everything running, and actually t-shirts into production, but glad they finally got it out. Every time I wear this shirt out in public, I get compliments. Got compliments from the other day from a guy with a very, very deep New York accent that had decided to move down here where he could have a little bit of freedom. So I'm going to shoot the rifle here, and video over. That really bruised my shoulder.